Whiteboard. Não tem final. Nunca.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
Sim. Qual o problema do meu office?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a
Stanley quer falar com a
single person
esposa.
there either.
Stanley não lembra onde
Feeling a
encontra a
wave of
esposa.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Qual é que era a senha?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Droga.
What could it mean?
Pode ser.
Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Stanley tá repetindo as coisas. Stanley não quer mais estar aqui. Stanley sente como se Stanley fosse burro. Stanley não gostou disso. Stanley tá chateado. Stanley quer a esposa dele de volta.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Stanley vai embora.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Stanley, não liga se morrer.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Não, 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 não,
At
não.
this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Stanley vai morrer. Ui! Ui! Stanley morreu. Esse foi o Stanley mais rápido que eu já vi. Ui! Uou! Uou! Uou!
The machine whirred into motion, and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise. He reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
Ai!
Stanley,
Ué?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated, as the machine crushed every bone in his body,
Glados a
killing
você.
him instantly.
Uou! Valeu, GLaDOS. Stanley foi salvo.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Hã? Peraí, eu tô morto? Hum. 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 Stanley está se sentindo confuso. Stanley se perdeu. Stanley não faz ideia de onde Stanley tem que ir. Oh. Puxa. Puxa. Trilha. Stanley se sente confuso. Stanley não consegue entrar no seu office. Stanley está achando isso chato. E Stanley quer ir embora.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to
How
be
they
free.
foda-se.
Can you see? Can
Não,
you see
tá
how much they
preto.
need one another?
Tá preto.
No,
É,
perhaps not.
tá preto, não vejo.
Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
E aí?
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time
Morri. Essa é a história de Stanley, um cara que morreu. The game will never end, never end. Stanley quer viver, mas Stanley se sente morto.
All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment, for no reason at all. None of it made any logic.